This is the second part of the new paperwork that we are going to be using. The two forms here are the moisture inspection report and the record of drying conditions. These forms are going to be used mainly for insurance jobs to ensure that we are taking readings of the affected areas and the moisture in the air. The first form here we'll go over is the moisture inspection report. On here, you want to capture the material, the dry standard, and the room taken for the dry standard. The material here is the drywall. The dry standard is 12, and the living room is where it was taken from. Each spot that it's taken from, you need to put into the room taken. These do not necessarily mean that this corresponds with the actual living room readings here. Coming down to the readings, the first day everything was 100% saturated at 6 inches up. So the drywall is the material that we're trying to dry. Over here, the flooring was all 99, all saturated, and it is the hardwood floor. Each one of these, you want to make sure that you capture the correct flooring. So in the bedroom here, you also have the carpet, which is 99 saturated, 99 at 6 inches for the walls. We ended up landing this job in this mock flood. So this was our initial site visit. The next one we did, we went out there and did all the demo. On day 2 here, everything is still 99, but there is some changes. On here, the demo drywall, and it just has the studs are wet now. So here, everything changes because now we're trying to dry the stud walls. The stud walls you would then put up here for the material, and you need to find the dry standard for the studs. In here, we said that we were taking it out of the kitchen. Now, all you need is one dry standard for the entire loss. You do not need a dry standard for every single room. So once you have one found, you could use that for the entire loss. Coming down over here, this is where we have on the second day, it's all 99, demo drywall studs, and now it has the carpet, but we demoed the carpet and it's the concrete below. So as you go through and get your dry standard for the new material after demo, you need to make another line item up here. If you come down here, this is where carpet and the tile are. To save space on the screen here, we just kind of tried to get it on there as best we could to show that there is another form with more dry standards on it. So each day you want to go ahead and get any kind of readings. If you notice that the dry standard reading is lowering and it's getting to be now 3 inches on the walls, you want to put that in here so that we can show that yes, the equipment is working and it is drying out the structure. Once you do have once you have met all of your dry standards, you want to put dry down. You want to make sure that we know this is 100% dry and that we are okay to remove the equipment. Excuse me. Now going over to the record of drying conditions. Over here, this is where you would want to put the claim number. This is a fake claim number for a state farm loss. So you just want to make sure if the customer does tell you that yes, we are going to be going through insurance, you want to get the claim number and as much information in here as you can. Each day coming down here is where you will want to get the records for the atmospherics. So you want to put the temperature, the RH in for every area that's affected. So on this one is the affected area of 1, 2, and 3 different areas. We went with the living room, the bedroom, and the kitchen. Now, here you'll notice that the bedroom has one of the dehues in it, and the kitchen has one of the dehues. Because of the size of the house, it did not need another dehue in the bedroom or in the living room. So you would want to just make sure that you have it labeled bedroom dehu 1, kitchen DHU too. That way it stays consistent on to where and what we are trying to get the readings from. When doing the readings, so say the first day on the site visit, you get your affected areas, the outdoor area. The outdoor area outside is very easy to determine. You can go ahead and get the readings for it on Weather Underground is a very good website that you could actually go to and put that on there. So when you are going there and doing the readings, please go ahead and just input those into here. When going down to the DHUs, we on day one, we still got the atmospherics for the affected areas, but because we did not place the equipment until day two of when we were on site and actually doing the demo, there will be no readings of the equipment. This way we can tell the customer, yes, we only had equipment there for 4 days. On the fourth day, we ended up removing the equipment. Um, like I said in the beginning, these two forms there's a lot of information in them, but they will help, especially when we try to go to the electronic version of this. This is going to help on insurance jobs, and it's going to make our lives a lot easier once that transition happens.